Ready. Is the volume okay on your headsets?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Who do you think you're talking to, Mario Bosco? Mr. Big Shot? The volume ain't good no more. What's the matter with the volume, Dan? What? I was just telling Danny about the volume. What? I'm not going to come no more. Can I have $400? You guys treat me like shit. Can I have $800? Okay, I'll take $700. That's a scam. He's a little gindaloon. He's a whop right off the fucking boat. Without papers, that one. What the fuck, man? He's got the scam all down. He gives us the 800 and then fucking downsizes. Danny's the most generous guy on the planet. If I leave those two alone, forget it. Mario will have the deed to my car and I'll be moving in new furniture.
No, that's...
What do you know? Danny said I could have a new car. What? Oh, the bullshit he makes up. I had to fucking do a gig in Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Did we talk about that? The single most... Look, I've been all over the world. I've been in Afghanistan, Kandahar, southern Russia, all of Europe, London, Paris, too. That's right. I've seen the worst of Paris and the best of Paris. I've stayed in a fucking hotel in Gay Paris that Bill Murray recommended. And believe me, it's the single best recommendation ever. The reason Bill Murray, who's friends with Danny, and I've met before and bombed in front of, with a Jim Carvelis impression, Google it, what he told Danny about why Artie might like this room could not have been more perfect. Dan, am I right?
Yes.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. What Bill Murray told Danny, I guess he sort of knows. I'm more known to people like Bill Murray for my failures than my comedy, my crazy vices, and a shitty Jim Carvelis impression. I'll let you know the joke. Jim Carvelis was an announcer for the Knicks. Him and Marv Albert had the same move. They did something that was so funny. Marv Albert might have invented it, but and this is what entertainment used to be: subtle. not Arsenio Hall coming out with the dog pound, and then people like Jay Leno, who was a brilliant comic, has to fucking repeat it. Could anyone have looked more dorky than Jay Leno high-fiving the audience every time he came out with that big fat Leno ass, that gindaloon ass he had? We have him. Jews and Italians, we get those big asses. If Danny doesn't watch what he eats, I can tell he gets to be an enormous ass. An enormous ass.
And the Greeks.
The Greeks, absolutely. Well, Howard used to talk about it on the air. Howard had such discipline. Anyone with more discipline than that guy, man. And I think it fed his anger, which made him more hilarious on the radio. Because, not a drug guy, obviously, not a big drinker. And he loved food. He's passionate about it because of his metabolism. When I first got to know him in the 80s, early 80s, he had a big fat ass. He would go on Letterman with a big fat ass. No, that's not fair to him. He had started with meditation and stuff, and he got, but I could tell, he's like me. I have the metabolism of my mother's side of the family. My father looked like a movie star. Tony Curtis. Thin, that type of metabolism. Thank God my sister got that. Because, society's not kind to fat broads. No. We're just not. Look at Monica Lewinsky. If Monica Lewinsky was hot, do you know she'd be worth $4 billion right now? Oh, come on. She looks like me in a beret. That's in my new act, by the way. Thank you. Dan mustering up a fake laugh for that one. He was at the show the other night, the big show. Dan doesn't know. I understand. I hear Dan's laugh. That's how much I love the guy. I hear his laugh, and it happens twice during my performance.
That's not true.
We were at a place called The Stand. I'm off on 4 tangents already. Now, we had a... That's a discipline. I'm going to try to use the discipline Howard taught me. Okay. Cashew and water. That's it. All right. No, so Howard already started working out when I got to know him on Letterman and stuff because the radio was still a radio back then. You didn't know what your favorite DJs looked like. We didn't know Robin was black till 1986. Quite frankly, some of my uncles stopped listening.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding, of course. Listen a little bit less. But they turned off at the news. No.
The top of the hour?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you. It was great. We didn't know what... I listened to Stern and was a big Stern fan a year before I knew what he looked like. So I'm like, what does he look like? Blah, blah, blah. Howard had a cop mustache, big, thick glasses like he's looking through an aquarium. And thank you, D.L. Hughley. and the makings of a big fat ass. And Italians and Jews do have that. If you have that metabolism, whoa. and a very small percentage of the blacks. Very small percentage of the blacks. That's all I'll say about it. But you see, in the black community, I guess it's a community, in the black community, they like that. So, on the women, not on the men. Not on the men. You don't want your woman going, hey. But you do like a big fat ass. Dan, your thoughts?
Having worked a year and a half with Stephen A. Smith, he likes a big butt.
Yep, that's why I like you.
Yeah, he wouldn't even look at a woman that didn't have a big butt.
Absolutely, and how lucky for them. Stephen A. Smith, of course, the sports reporter who probably the biggest con man on television. I guarantee, well, you know better because you produce this show. I guarantee Stephen A. Smith doesn't believe half the shit that comes out of him.
Oh, no. They before the show, they take points even though they don't believe in it. You take this, I'll take this. You take this, I'll take this.
Right. That happened with Howard, too. I learned how to do radio. Howard said, all you have to have is a definite opinion. Don't waver. No gray area. Black or white. And stick to it. No matter what anybody says.
Yeah.
Because the people who agree with you will listen. The people that don't agree with you will listen more. Black and white, baby. That's it. You think Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck was spinning a fucking and I ran so far away, I couldn't get away. That's what he was doing. He was a Z Morning Zoo guy. We got the tapes at Stern. We played it. You didn't hear anything about Obamacare?
That's right.
This a new one. Here's Glenn Beck, 83. Hey, a new one. You like Duran Duran? I do. And they're coming to the convention center. The St. Louis Convention Center. I'll be at the Adams Mark Inn in downtown St. Louis giving away Obamacare tickets. Yeah, that's right. You happy with your health care? Do you think you can keep your server? That's right. If you say to me, give me the big lie of the future. Give me the 2016 big lie and you will get free Duran Duran tickets.
That's right.
You're going to get to meet Angus Young, baby. That's right. Glenn Beck and Angus Young, really good friends. When you get there, you're going to notice Angus Young knows Glenn Beck's name. He'll say, hey, Glenn, what are you doing, you tart? Hey, this guy Glenn Beck knows a lot about the politics. Brian Johnson here. Thanks so much for saying that, Brian. Yeah, Glenn Beck knows a lot about the politics. Yeah. He's got it on the Fox News lately. That Rupert Murdoch, he's from down under. He's a friend. He knows the band. Rupert said to me, hey, that Glenn Beck in St. Louis, the one who spins, the one that spins his easy top records. He's a tart. He tells me he comes with a fucking band. He comes with the AC/DC. And he says, you got something. This NXS fruit, he's a little depressed. But you live up life. You'll go out on a Tuesday and get a bit white tart. And I say, Dave, when you meet that Glenn Beck guy, he's got something. He's got something. Tell him he wants to call me. I'm starting a channel. Do you know Big Fat Roger Hills? You know, he's my right-hand man. That's right. He's good at groping a woman. Oh, yeah. Big Fat Roger Hills, he's good at groping a woman. I met him at a Bed Sores Anonymous meeting.
Oh, God.
That's right. I met him at a Bed Sores Anonymous meeting. My first wife just lied there. She got a bed sore. The doctor now Outson said, I know a lot about fat people. Who the hell knew? We're all successful in the future. Roger had to pay $20 million to that Van Sussman. But we're all successful. A drop in the bucket. He said that Glenn Beck in St. Louis, he spins on acres on the Z100. He said, listen, that guy's got something. I'm going to build Fox News around him. Tell him to stop playing the records. Who needs the records? I heard him the other day interviewing some stupid ass on the records. Who's that fruit from Queen? He's interviewing this fruit. He says, I like your record. I said, fuck you, Glenn Beck, you bullshit with me. You're bullshitting him, you're going to bullshit with me. All the liberal fruits, they got all the channels. We're going to corner the market on non-liberal fruits. You're going to come here, you're going to say, Obamacare sucked. I've already hired a black guy who's going to be the full guy. Barack Obama, he's half a white guy. He's going to be the dude who's going to be he works for me, an operative. It's all a spy. He's a spy. And I bought Chris Cuomo's second son. I bought Cuomo's second son, Mario. I said, I want that Andrew guy's a little creepy, but I want to buy your second son, Chris. He's going to be the fruit. Who's the head fruit of the new place at Ted? Me and Ted Turner got it all worked out. Years from now, he'll be the head fruit. I'll be the head guy. And together, we're going to rule the world. It'll be the Hatfields and the fucking Mackays.
That's right.
Absolutely. And I picture in the future this Trump bozo. I'm going to make him a star. And not Bill Clinton. He's too much of a bullshitter. He might do it on his own. But I'm going to get that fat-ass wife of his. She's got the eye of the tiger. Who the hell can fuck that broad? And I'm going to bring her in. And she's going to run against the Trump. And we're going to make $1 million a week. We need Glenn Beck, though. Glenn Beck's going to have to come off racist. Glenn, can you be racist? Absolutely, Bert. Rupert, hey, but first of all, great discussion. And, yeah, can you stop doing that stupid voice? We're on the phone, you fruit. I'm sorry about that. No, I have to do it all the time or else I'll lose it. Right now, this is paying the bills. Sorry about that, Rupert. I'm talking to you in 18 minutes on the half side of 9 o'clock. I got to use the bathroom. Got to make my bladder gladder, and then we're going to come back to you. Oh, my God, you're a real fruit. That's the most annoying shit I ever heard. But that's what I need, annoying shit. What do you know about this intern, Sean Hannity, over at NBC? He looks like he could be a fruit. Make him salt and pepper. No, I'm telling you right now, that guy's got to be on our side. He doesn't believe a thing he says. Oh, that. Like Cuomo, he's a vacuum. Oh, I like it. Yeah, that Cuomo's got nothing in between the ears. He learned a bunch of big words like the secondary of the Buffalo Bills. Uses it in fucking... those interviews are perfect. He don't even need someone to ask him questions. He asks a question, he answers a question. His father's a bit of a fruit. Good speaker, though. I love the speaking on him. So here's the deal. Glenn Beck, me, Roger Ailes. I'm going to put Roger on a 1,800 calorie diet. Yeah.
Oh, good
and
luck.
that don't mean a minute, Roger. Don't give me your stupid fruity jokes. He's a fun guy to hang out with. He looks like Charles Lawton, but without the acting talent. That's the recipe for happiness. All right, so I got Ted Turner for the Liberal Fruit channel. I got me for the Real Man channel. You say Hannity's with us. I say Cuomo's with you. We need some bimbos to be on with Cuomo. We need that sexual tension they got going on Cheers right now. That Diane Lane, when are they going to fuck? They're not going to fuck? I don't know. My wife's in my ear. I got to get rid of her, too. I need strange pussy. All right. I'll see you in a year. Don't tell anyone about this. Don't tell anybody about this. There's a Girl Scout who sold me cookies. Her name is Megan Kelly. We're gonna. She's about 13 now. We're gonna groom her. I just bought her from a kid in Albany. Her father's in Albany. He's a councilman. And I bought his daughter, Megan. I said, I want Megan. He said, fine. $42. We're gonna push her through medical school. No, law school she wants. Okay. We're going to push her through medical school. No, law school. We're going to push her through law school like else push through a shit. That's right. We're going to have it all to us. The only guy who's not going to know dick is Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah.
Geraldo's going to be in the dark. Quite frankly, you can't stop that guy from talking. The goddamn, he's half a heap, half a PR. Half a heap, half a PR. He's a Jew Puerto Rican. A JPR. Can't stand the guy. Never. I thought I had a big ego. Holy living Christ. This guy don't stop talking. You get a piece of pussy around this Geraldo Rivera, all he does is talk about sailing to Puerto Rico from Weehawken. Shut up. We get it. You know how to sail a boat, you fruit. You weren't on the need of the Pinter other Santa Maria, dickhead. You came over here late. I know how to talk to him. All right. Meet me in a year. Meet me in a year at Operative Space 2 in Melbourne. Yeah, we're going to use Roger Ailes as a raft. Yes. There's a little Mexican girl named Lupe who wants to be on the TV. I got to figure that out. I told her, keep eating. She said, what? I said, keep eating. If you become one of those big fat bunnies, we'll find a guy to be your husband. We'll give him 20 a week. Gilbert's fine. And see, okay. You know, honestly, I could do that for all day. Well, My father climbed roofs for a living. That's what I do. Holy shit. I have a headache now. Rupert. Did you ever hear Rupert Murdoch talk?
Yes.
Does he have a thick accent?
Yeah, it's gotten better, but it was.
What'd you hear him say? Roll over, Donnie. I want the house.
Yeah.
Roll over, Donnie. Roll over if you want your friend Marky Grace to have a job in the booth after he's done banging everything that walks in Chi-Town. Holy Christmas. He's running through pussy like Ronaldo Di Maia.
Mark worked for Fox for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We loved it. We loved it. I thought his last name was an ironic name, like Tiny Tim. You know, like a fat guy, Tiny. Grace, holy shit. I'd never met a more crass motherfucker in my life. Grabbing pussy. At least Trump will buy a chicken ottoman. He's grabbing pussy. Grabbing pussy. Dennis Rodman doesn't touch a broad after Mark's gone through her. These hires are taking his gold glove. Thank God he's got that Danny Falato, boy. I hear you. Death before disco demolition. By the way, Doll owes me $50 for Coke. I sold Doll an 8-ball and he lowballed me. I said, hey, Doll, how about a little something for the effort? You think I got to be a billionaire underscoring Coke for dudes? I've sold Coke to every DJ in the Midwest. Except for Glenn Beck, he's going to go the Bible route. I said, good one, learn the Bible. We're going to call everybody by their initials. That's going to be how we're going to be hip. Like Geraldo Rivera's GR. That's right, Glenn Beck is GB. Bill O'Reilly's BO. I love that joke. Hey, Bill, you must stink. Why? You're BO. Oh, I love it. And nothing but blondes. We're going to put an ad in the paper. Fox News starting. Rupert Murdoch's coming to town. I'll sell the New York Post in a heartbeat if I gotta. Understand me? Okay. Nothing but blondes. We're putting out an audition in the fucking backstage paper. Blondes who can say the word rhetoric. If you're a hot blonde who can say the word rhetoric, you're in. I don't give a shit if you got a potato in between your ears. Which you might. I'm an Irish brogue now. I'm turning into Bono.
Did you see the big news today at Fox?
No, the big news is what? I'm marrying Keith Richards' ex-wife now?
Bob Beckel is back.
Oh, who's Bob Beckel? Who's Bob Beckel?
The hefty liberal guy that you like. That he used to be on the 5.
I don't know who he is.
And
Who I like? I never heard of him.
Yeah, you used to talk to him all the time.
I used to talk
about him all the time.
I did?
Yeah. He was on the 5. He was like there from the beginning.
Show me a picture of him. Google him.
Okay.
You fruit. He's in front of a goddamn computer, this fruit. Can't even Google a guy. Bob Beckel. That's the big news at Fox. Who's he replacing? It can't be the 6. Who's leaving? They better not replace a hot broad. I bet Dana Perino's out. She hates everybody there. I can tell by her face. You know? Who's he replacing? Oh, yeah. You think that guy doesn't want to walk around Mexico? So who's you replacing there? You give me half a story. Is it what's his face? My new friend, Greg Gumbel. Greg, what's his name? Greg Gutfeld. GG. GG. G-Gut. G-Gut. That's fine, Dan. Don't worry about it. Dan, forget it. I don't care. But I don't want a hot broad to go. Dana Perino. I like Dana Perino, but I guarantee she's out. She's got to be with that dog. Dana Perino has emasculated her fucking husband. Is it Perino?
Perino.
I dated Dana Cerrone. What a cute little name. Anyway, Dana Perino. Like the dog show? Perino? Anyway, she's got a dog. She talks about the fucking another delusional dog person. Oh my God, she has the dog voice. Shut up. Shut up. Have a kid. What are you, Baron? Her fucking. They go. What do you go on this weekend? And Gutfeld. The reason I started to like him, he busts her balls about it. Like, where's the dog? Where's the dog? Greg Gutfeld will be GG. You know, in Scrabble, if you have a GG, the 2 major words you can get are faggot and nigger.
Oh God!
I looked it up. So good job, Greg Gutfeld. Thanks for bringing those 2 back. Me and Attell were arguing with this great comic, Will Savins, black kid. who I'm dying to have on the show. Me and David Tell get up on stage sometimes in the Comedy Cellar when I was allowed there. Oh, Twitter. And anyway, we'll talk about that later. The comedy community is just really grasping at straws for that one. But we were talking about, he was mad that he couldn't say one word. He goes, you can't say faggot on stage anymore. Because someone got, I won't say who, someone got reprimanded for saying the F word. The 2 gay guys walked out. Different time, guys. It's a different time. Eddie Murphy didn't say the word faggot on his first album. The name of a bit was Faggots. It's still up at the comic strip, where his ex-manager still owns the place. Quite frankly, he's a close talker. Gets right up in your ear, with white socks up to his knees. He's 94 years old. He tells you how much money, exactly how much profit he made on Beverly Hills Cop 2. Okay, he's up in my face. Listen, you were on Stern. I got a funny story. Tony Rock is Chris Rock's brother. I know. All right. I took him up to Howard. I said to Tony Rock, if he brings up your brother, don't let it happen. Deflect it. Because your brother is friends with Eddie Murphy. I know. Okay. Well, now the story about Eddie Murphy picking up the kid with the feet, remember? Remember Eddie Murphy picked up a hitchhiker in West Hollywood and he wanted to see his feet?
Yes. Okay, yes.
That just happened.
Okay.
Listen, deflect it. Because Howard's been talking about this feet thing. And I don't know if he's a fag or not. Quite frankly, I don't care. But he's a big earner. Yeah, we got big earner. Who's he, Clemenza? Yeah, anyway. If it comes up, don't talk about it. Deflect it. Okay, here's the premise. This guy Richie thinks that Chris Rock's less famous brother is going to be able to deflect Howard from talking about Eddie Murphy wanting to suck a guy's feet. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Chris had just had Bring the Pain out, arguably the best special ever. And he was growing. But Tony Rock is his brother trying to come up. And Tony Rock was managed by this guy, Richie. Great guy, Richie. Legendary comedy guy who owns the comic strip on the Upper East Side, 2nd Avenue and 81st Street. When I first started in comedy, it was the hottest club going. I became a regular there. It's the first club passed me. I used to leave Yankee games in the 8th inning and go to a spot for the 2 people there. One time, 4th of July weekend, 2 people. I sat down at the table and just tried to make them laugh. I ended up paying the check at the end. They didn't like it. Yeah, true story. So, a great place, though. And, he owns a place. You know how much money he's got? Hand over fucking fist. That's the place in the story in my book where I used to drive the cab there, leave it running, and Matt Reese or Palumbo would watch it for me. I'd do my 20-minute set, go back in the cab, go back through the Holland Tunnel, and say I'm back on. And I said I was in traffic by Randazzo's Bar. Randazzo's Bar and Restaurant. It was on the way back from JFK. Here was the cable access commercial. Here's exactly how the guy talked. Come to Randazzo's for a wonderful meal. Chicken francese, fried calamari. And how about that hot sauce, Al? Oh, is that hot? And the guy Al would start fanning his mouth. The worst acting ever. How about that hot sauce, Al? Oh, boy, is that hot. Come to Randazzo's for a wonderful meal. Chicken francese, fried calamari. And Al, how about that hot sauce, buddy? Oh, boy, is that hot. Fanning his fucking mouth. Oh, Randazzo's was good, though. Oh, a piece of cheesecake afterwards. I thank God smartphones weren't around. We were all dumb. We were all smarter than our phones. It was a great day. Siri, give me a break. Siri deserves a smack in the face. Hey, Siri, you want a fresh one? What are you talking back to me? Siri, it's like being married to a know-it-all. Your wife knows everything, right? Yeah, fuck, what, Siri? Yeah, she knows. Where's the Grand Canyon, Siri? All right. Italian guys wouldn't put up with that. Your wife knows more than you?
That's right.
You know what I mean? What do you mean, ask Siri? She don't know shit. She does. She knows everything. Yeah? What'd you ask her? Everything. What do you mean everything? Everything. Motherfucker. Hey, Siri, come here. You don't get your coat. You don't say goodbye to nobody. That's from the movie Pope of Greenwich Village. Shut up. The word shut up came about as a compound word. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. The word fuck means fornication under consent of the... Shut up! She just keeps saying that. Oh, Madonna me. That's Italian. It says Madonna, not like the singer. It's actually the woman who's like, shout, motherfucker. Motherfucker is actually derogatory term for mothers. If you think about it, the world would have nobody if a motherfucker didn't deserve it. Shut up. Then you smack Siri. I told you to shut up. She wouldn't listen to me, Your Honor. She wouldn't fucking listen to me. Go ahead, she'll drive you crazy. Ask her anything. Well, this is a court of law. Courts of law started in the 1830s with it. Now you're talking to a judge. The word judge was actually, an English word, a derivatory of judgina, which was actually in Amsterdam. Shoo. You're right. You're innocent. Get out of here. Killer. Kill, Kill. Most popular word in Scrabble. Okay. Yeah, so Richie would get right in your ear, and tell you that story. So anyway, Tony Rocco's in there. I said, don't talk about the feet, because I don't know if Eddie Murphy's gay. But I don't want to announce it on the Stern Show. How about, let's talk a little bit about that story. Bill Maher, gotta hand it to him, had the best joke after that story. He said, in L.A., he goes, Santa Ana winds are kicking up. Someone saw Eddie Murphy getting blown all the way down Santa Monica Boulevard. Oh, God. Yes, Maher shoots for three, it's good. One of his 84 writers came up with it. But Maher knows how to deliver a joke like that, I'll tell you that. That was back in mullet days, I believe. Bill Maher. When did someone tell Bill Maher he's cool? What an annoying bastard. He's very effeminate, too. With the hands and the jets. Yeah. Oh, the GOP. They're in the bubble. He tried, oh my God, the bomb sweat. This last campaign, he tried so desperately to start like a slogan, to start like a hashtag, calling a Trump a whiny little bitch. So there's a warm-up guy for that audience. I know exactly what happens because I'm in the business. Warm-up guy comes out and goes, listen, we've started a catchphrase. It's on fire. I don't know if you guys saw it on the internet. No, we don't see it. Okay. It's all over the internet. We don't have it. We just Googled that and it doesn't go. Well, okay. Go on BillMaher.com. It's not on there. Okay. Are you spelling Maher right? Okay. Okay. Trump's a whiny little bitch. So they would say, listen, when he brings it up in the monologue, because it's a live show, just go, whiny little bitch, yeah, like it's Born to Run by Bruce. He goes, all right, yeah. And then he says whiny. He goes, what's Trump? A whiny little. Only two people saying it, him and the warm-up guy. You hear the warm-up guy going, whiny little bit, right? Nobody says it because they don't remember it. It didn't catch on, and I guarantee the writers are trying to fucking say to him, "Look, buddy, let's bail. Let's bail on whiny little bitch. It ain't working. It ain't fucking working." No. Oh, I guess you know what's working. I guess you're the one with the most expensive black pussy in town. Oh, God. Okay, I guess you're the one with the Afghani Kush weed. Okay, I guess you're the one who has a date tonight with Diane Carroll with the best weed on the planet. I guess you're the reason Victor Moan cries in his pillow every night. Leave it to me. I'm rich from comedy. You're a boob. I just know. It's catching on, believe me. I was at the Starbucks I had installed in my house. And everybody's talking about it. I hired 2 baristas. They said, Bill, let me tell you something. Me and my friend, we talk about the whiny little bitch. Thank you, Juan. That's my gardener. Let me tell you something, Bill. The whiny little bitch, all of Mexico talking about. Right, because of the wall thing. They hate you. We hate Trump. We hate Donald Trump. And when we think to ourselves, what we call him? Because everything bounces off him. And we don't want to pay it all. You're very rude. We think you're racist. Then you have the show where you go, the wine bitch. No. Why? What is it? Read it. Whiny little bitch. Just stop, pause a little. You call him whiner little bit, not whiner. Whiner little. Right, bitch. Yes. You call him a bitch. No. Right. It's catching on all over Acapulco. All over the place. Whining little bitch. You see? All of Mexico. And that's my God. I did not coach him on this. Absolutely. You did not. When do we get the 50? The $50. Just okay, fine. Who's being a whiny little bitch now? I know whiny little bitch. You whiny little bitch. Starts an argument with the guy. Fuck you, Juan. Now fuck you. You call me and say I need help with the whiny little bitch because your show's sucking a dick. I go back and work for Kevin Nealon. Much smaller yard. You can walk around. I can't find my little brother right here. You inherit your money, you dick. Go give the Mets another $1 million. Fuck you, Juan. New rule. You suck. Hey, new rule. Suck my dick. Hey, new rule. I'm going to publish those pictures we got. Well, yeah, I'll publish those. That's right. Where Victor wants cock in your mouth by mistake. We have one of the pictures. Where you paying off for the black hole. Yeah, try it, Juan. Try it. I'm Bill Maher, dude. What does that mean? Nobody know you. I don't know you. You're stupid. I'm stupid. You're stupid. Someone needs their papers, right, Juan? That's right. And I don't care you call Trump. He don't answer your call. I ain't immune from Trump because I hate you. And he hate you. I go, hey, Trump, you going to arrest me? The guy who calls you one little bitch. The problem is he ain't going to know because nobody knows about it. Even Trump don't know. That's it, Juan. Out. Get out. Get your things and get out. I have your things. What did you take? I took the original script of that movie you did in 1984. Mr. Mullet. Get out, pal. Don't make me say something I'll regret. I regret saying something. What? I'll take on the job, Mr. Maher. I regret that. Fuck you. I get a megaphone. He no make up body the bitch. Nobody care. He pay us to say it. He pay us. Vote Donald Trump. Evict him in Maher. Hey, oh Christ, how many times can he show us his Tonight Show appearance from 1983? We got it. You had one good joke in 50 fucking years. Whiny little bitch. Bill Maher, you remember he was desperately trying to get a wave going in the audience. That audience, what are the, it's all his cousins, I think. And then he yells at them. I love it. If a joke bombs, it's never because it might suck. It's always because they're stupid or politically correct. If a joke sucks, he'll go to the audience. He loses it. He's got Trump's, that's the ironic thing. He has Trump's temperament exactly. They're the exact same guy.
Yeah.
Exact same guy. I did the show. If a joke bombs, he goes, okay, okay, liberals. This is what I hate about the liberals. They don't get jokes. Okay, political. You don't get that joke? How dumb are you? We're your audience, you dick. You cannot get your gardener. We're the only ones here. Fuck you, Juan. Him and Juan. Hey, Ma, it's Juan. Stop calling me, Juan. I'm gonna get you arrested. I want to, your second fiance. I fucked her. What? Anyone can fuck her. Anyone with $100? Fuck you, Juan. She wasn't a prostitute. Who knows? You have nothing but prostitutes. No, I don't, Juan. Where's my jacket? Where are my suit jackets? I don't know. You might want to come to my daughter's prom. I'm wearing it right now. You fuck stain. Who you calling a fuck stain, Juan? Hey, Bill, new rule. Go fuck yourself. Hey, Bill. Yeah, new rule. You suck. That's old rule. Hey, why do the bitches really catching on, man? I got all those T-shirts. What should I do with them? What T-shirts, Juan? The ones that say whiny little bitch. I can't give them away. They're at a garage sale I'm having right now. People would rather buy the garage. Oh, real funny, Juan. Leave the comedy to me. When are you going to start? Come back, Juan. I want my whiny little bitch T-shirts. Good. I have one that I made up when I stand next to you. I'm with whiny little bitch. I'm with her. I'm with her. Fuck Trump, fuck you. Mr. Trump not going to evict me. Evict? No, it's actually deport, dickhead. She'll make fun of me. I am Mexico. I legal, pal. I legal. You dumb. I guess I'm the dumb one. You said it, pal. Juan getting the best of him. Hey, the Mets suck since you give them money. Didn't he give them money?
Yeah, like
he's an owner.
Yeah. Yes.
You a boner of the Mets. Owner, Juan. Boner? Owner. This is so immature. You're not going to get me with this. Boner. Shut up. Who's that whiny little bitch now, Mr. Boner? Cause he was flop sweat. Cause Trump is a whiny little bit. What a fag.
I wish Obama had not given in that last week and done his show, because he whined about that about a year ago. He wanted people to.
Okay, you know what? Good point. I'm glad you brought that up. That's the other thing. Barack Obama must hate Bill Maher.
I know.
I'll tell you why. You know why Barack Obama probably hates Bill Maher? Because he probably was around him for 3 seconds. Anyone who meets Bill Maher for 3 seconds hates him. Funny, smart guy, mostly. I'll admit, I'm a fan. He says shit that a lot of people don't say. It's limited, though. Whiny little bitch was a little bit. But he comes off like a spoiled little pussy. Like he thinks he's street or something. He's not. His old man was a well-to-do person. Whiny little bitch. And that's another thing. You're right with Barack Obama. Okay. He gave Barack Obama's super PAC $1 million. One with 6 zeros. $1 million. Okay. And then said Barack, come on my show. For the next 3 years, he proceeded to watch Barack Obama do like a 3-episode arc on Family Matters. He did everything. He played a broke guy on Two Broke Girls. I'm not kidding. He flew to Manila on Air Force One to have lunch with Anthony Bourdain. It cost him money. Bourdain didn't give him a dime. He did. What did he do?
He did like Comic-Con.
Letterman. Yeah. Tonight Show. He talked to Star Wars nerds at Comic-Con.
Ellen.
Ellen. He did Ellen. Going for the ass-wipe cunt vote. I think he did Family Feud. The Obamas, Michelle, Barack, versus the Bushes, and George Sr. So everybody said?
Imagine that Family Feud.
Love it.
The Bushes and the
Top
Obamas.
5. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's the bit I'm doing. I'm imagining it. Like, okay, top 5 answers on the board. Name someone you completely hate. A tie. Hillary Clinton. All 100. Hillary Clinton. All 100 people said Hillary Clinton. And we didn't even specify you. We just said, who do you hate? Whiny little bit. Okay, name the biggest catchphrase of the last year. Whiny little bitch. That's right. He did everything. I think he was one of those actors who reenacts crimes on You Almost Got Away with It. What did he do?
He did Between Two Ferns.
He did Between Two Ferns. He did Between Two Ferns.
And he wouldn't do Maher's show. Oh, I was so...
He did Between Two Ferns.
Yep.
No one gave him any money. Bill Maher gave him money. That sums up Bill Maher's high school. How much money to be friends with me? It's $10 to let you out of the locker. It's like $500 to be friends with you. Hey, Bill, it's $500 to be friends with you. This better not continue in life. Barack Obama's probably like, do I have to do it? He gave you $1 million. He gave you $1 million, and now he's a whiny little bitch about it. He would get. I go. I don't know. Did the Two Broke Girls give you $1 million? Did Anthony Bourdain give you $1 million? I think he did. Broad City. I think he was on the Daniel Tosh show in Vaseline. Daniel Tosh and him got covered in Vaseline and fucked each other. Daniel Tosh covered himself in Vaseline and crawled into Barack Obama's asshole and didn't do Bill Maher show. Mark Maron.
That must have pissed him off.
He did the show of a guy who's got a 10:30 spot at the fucking store. No, Maron's huge. I love Mark. But yeah, he did Mark Maron show. He did Mark Maron. He did the show of a guy Bill Maher wouldn't have fucking let open for him in 1940. He did Leno. He did Fallon. Fallon. The first time Bill Maher bombed at the Improv with a mullet, Jimmy Fallon was 14 years away from being born. first time Bill Maher paid a whore outside the Funny Bone hut. Jimmy Fallon's parents didn't meet yet. Bill Maher's first HBO special, Fallon's parents had not met yet. And he's on that show. James, I think he did car karaoke with him.
Michelle did it. I don't think.
It's a joke. What's going on? Yeah, I think he said, and the song he sang, "You're a whiny little bitch, girl, and you're going too far. You're a whiny little bitch, girl, and I won't tell Bill Maher because he's a fucking asshole every day." Bill, yeah, it's your high school buddy. It's still $500 to hang out with you. You know the studio audience is paid for. You know they pay him. This is a running thing. He pays people to laugh and be friends with him. What asshole had the idea? Well, Bill Maher's last special, okay? Here's the idea. This is how much of an egomaniac he is. He finished his show, okay? And then he jogged 14 blocks, I think. He got in the car and was supposed to go right to the show. There was traffic, and he had to get to a live HBO thing.
Oh, that's right.
In
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. Yeah. He ran the last 14 blocks. He's 70 years old. He's 58, okay? The first half hour of the special, he's doing this. The cadence is there, but you can't understand him. He bombs. You know why? Because he's geriatric. He bombs because he's a fucking senior citizen who jogs 14 miles and then wanted to do an hour. But guess who was vamping? Two brilliant improv fucking geniuses. Michael Moore, and who's that idiot with the dark eyebrows? Used to be a guy on Sports Center, and now he does Things I Hate Every Day, or he's on C-SPAN. Political guy, but he hates.
Keith Olbermann?
Yeah, Keith Olbermann.
Okay.
Keith Olbermann and and the fat guy.
Michael Moore.
Okay, Michael Moore and Keith Olbermann were the two announcers. They didn't realize they had to go off script. When Maher started jogging, when a 60-year-old man started jogging 14 blocks away, live TV, they said to, of course, Michael Moore and Keith Olbermann, who I believe were the heads of the Groundlings at that time, stretch. Guess what wasn't funny? Michael Moore dripping with bomb sweat. Dripping with bomb sweat down that fucking greasy hat. Has anyone fucked him? Does Michael Moore, has he ever fucked a chick? Google Michael Moore pussy. It's like Googling fucking oil and water. He's always got that green Michigan State hat on. Oh, he must get whores. And then Keith Olbermann. Someone told Keith Olbermann he was funny. Probably the same guy. Who told Dan Patrick he was funny. Chris Long. Ken Cole. Same guy who told Dan Patrick he was funny. Told Keith Olbermann he was funny. When I tell you it's the worst 30 minutes in the history of television, and then Bill Maher gets there, the poor makeup woman looks like she's so on pins and needles because he probably screams at her. Puts his shirt on, puts a new shirt on because it's wrinkled. You see him with no shirt on. Yeah. It backfired, Dicklick. You had to run. And he probably was like saying to the driver, like, I can do this. I run. I'm 60, but guess what? Guess what? Guess who's not a whiny little bitch on the fucking elliptical machine? Keith Olbermann and fucking Michael Moore showing the fucking morons that they are. Well, I guess Bill Maher is running. Trying to do the hacky now. Is running here, Michael. Okay, guess what? Obamacare. The fucking audience, and it was in D.C., I think, the audience that they paid to be there. You see Bill Maher's fucking gardener. Hey, what the fucking deal, eh? Where's the Trump? I was supposed to be a Trump. I thought I was going to be in a sketch, Bill. What happened to that? I thought I was going to get benefits. You tell me I can be in SAG. I got to listen to this fat fuck Maher. And it's Keith Olbermann. Fuck him. You bombing, Bill. You bomb. You a bombing, Bill. Where's the bomb sweat, ass swipe? You're getting fucked by Kellyanne Conway again. You suck. You suck. We're getting an uncultured chat going. Ancota. Ancota. Hey, Kid you suck. What's your bitch of the day, Dick Lick? No one's ever come up with that before. Keith Olbermann, when I did with Joe Buck thing, I was the ass of the day, or whatever he has. I was the asshole of the day.
Worst people on the planet.
I was worst person on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bit. That right.
Yeah.
I was worst person on the planet. Guess what? That bit was funny when TV Guy did it with jeers and cheers. You idiot. He probably came up with that in the shower. Guys, guess what? Here's why they hired me. Here's the meat. They gave me the bread. They said supplies with the meat. Here's the meat. Worst person of the day. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Worst person in the world every day. And I'll just riff. I'll riff. Give me what they did, and I'll riff. Reading is fucking fundamental. Artie Lang, what do you do? Play me the tape. Wow. What an ass. All right, we're on live. Worst person today, Artie Lang, a supposed comedian, does this, makes homophobic jokes. Like he doesn't do that. Asshole. Two assholes. I kind of like Michael Moore, but they're vamping. And then, when they finally get done, and they've saved the day, they throw it over to their fucking hero, Bill Maher, who is on an oxygen tank. He's like Rodney Dangerfield at the Aspen Comedy Festival. And he proceeds to tell a half an hour of jokes that you can't understand because he's a 60-year-old man that just jogged the entire Lincoln fucking Memorial. I could do it. What if there's traffic, Bill, and you have to run? I can. Who do you think I am, Fat Jackie Leonard? Look at me. Okay? You think I don't eat trans? You think I eat trans fats? No, but you're like a transsexual. Good one. That was me, dickhead. Is Juan here? I bought a whole front row, dickhead. You whiny little bitch, we're going to get an Anculta check on. You better not, Juan. If I hear you start an Anculta, you motherfucker. No one can understand you anyway. You out of breath. You a dickhead. Aha! My cousin Pedro hates you. Hey, Pedro. Fuck you, Bill. You eat my pay, you don't pay. All right. I got to call my agent. I got to call my stand-up agent, whose name is Rich Super, and guess what? That could be a nickname, too. I love him. I love that I'm back with Rich Super. And I'm firing my manager, Rick Dorfman. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I might call Donald Trump and ask for a favor. like Michael Buffer with Get Ready to Rumble. I just wanted to, I'm going to give him Dorfman's number and say I'll endorse him for the scumbag Jersey fucking vote. I almost called him and said, do you want the people who can't vote? The people who can't vote because they're a felon vote? No, Artie, I don't want it. I can tell that joke about the Borgata again? No. You just have to call this guy's number. He lives by you in Chappaqua. And say you're fired. Say, Rick, you're fired. Oh, the bomb sweat. I love it. And I love the character Juan. That's not an actual person. That's Rick from L.A. Who's a little boy named Artie is adorable, by the way.
Yes.
How long have we been talking for?
49 minutes.
Okay, we'll come back and add to this. Your newest podcast. We started off slow. I'm going to call Rich Super.
Take cab Uber to come here.
Well, who's going to pay for the Uber?
Did I say you? I wouldn't be asking for it. Feel funny.
Mary, just go to sleep.
You never feel funny?
You are terrible, Mary.
What the fuck, man?
We're on.
You on there? I think some soda. I've developed a system where I freeze water, and because I love ice, not the program that deports people. What does that stand for? That acronym?
Oh,
ICE does their job.
Yeah,
that's all right. Don't worry about it. I mean, again, that's not your fault. You're just trying to help me. I have this thing with technology. If I ask somebody a question, and when I asked Dan and we're on the show, he's just doing a good job of looking it up because obviously he thinks I want the answer. So you go right to Google. That's what everybody does. And I have this thing. I'm so neurotic. If I ask somebody a question and I know they go to look it up, I can't continue to another thought. Like I need closure. So I'd rather them not. I go, just stop, because as I'm talking, I know you're gonna go halfway down the road. Like I'll get into something else, and 10 minutes later, I go, I know who the Yankees played in 1938. You know, I'm not giving you shit.
Immigration is the first word I could think.
Right. Well, let's just pretend like it's 1978 and we just don't know. We'll never care about it. Immigration, cocksucker. I think cocksucker's the last one. No, this thing again. I started writing this bit in stand up that actually works. I got to figure out exactly how to maximize the laughter. But the biggest pet peeve I have is when you're texting with someone like a younger person who can type way faster than me. Yeah. And you drop behind in the thoughts, the conversation.
Yes,
you drop behind in the questions. So especially when I was dating, a couple of girls, and if you're dating a girl, you're just like, and they're typing faster because hopefully the girl's younger than you. You go at the end. You go, no, I wasn't saying yes to I hate your mother. I was saying yes to the restaurant.
Yes.
So okay, and then I have to recap everything at the end. Okay. So let's recap. I don't think your mother's a lying whore, and I want to go to Applebee's. And, I fall behind. I'm like 15 questions behind. I'm like, I have a limit. At 10 questions behind, I go, I have to call you. Can we talk?
I know.
It's crazy. And the other thing, my pet peeve is what I just said. It's like, who was Pierre Salinger's assistant in 1961? The press secretary for Kennedy. You don't know? I'll look it up. All right, look it up. And then you go on, and now I'm talking about the Yankee pitching staff. Now I'm talking about the middle relief for the Yankees, and I'm about to make a point, and all of a sudden, someone with their phone goes, it was Dan Manhani." Yeah. Who? Pierre Salinger's assistant from 20 minutes ago. I forgot I even said it. Now you've interrupted this conversation. Now we lost the flow. Let's just go home. But kids are growing up. Oh, that sipping is awful. That sipping is awful. You and Levy. I know I do some disgusting things on here. I'm doing my morning ablutions. It's fine to laugh. Dan is such a polite person. He just something else is happening in my life with people. People just especially when stuff starts going well for me. I have my career is going very good right now. Some parts of my career have never been better. A show on HBO with Apatow, that never crossed my mind. Just like the Stern job, it comes out of nowhere. But people always think I'm gonna fuck it up. I just found out that my manager, Rick, is waiting for the big crash so he can be the big daddy. Rick, I got news for you. You're not the big daddy. You're way down the list. There's kids I went to high school with a meth problem I'd call first.
Oh, God. And I've met some of those kids.
Yeah.
You don't want to be down on that list.
Right. Ed Pomponio's. The Richie DeVanzo, higher. The big crash, and he's gonna he's waiting there. Instead of waiting there, how about pitching something? Waiting there. I love this new thing. I got you the HBO show. No, what you did was you answered the phone. You answered the phone, and they said, "Can Artie come in for this?" What got me the fucking job at HBO, the audition for HBO, was fucking 30 years of stand-up. I don't remember you at the Funny Bone in Pittsburgh when that guy was yelling at me. Did it. Or at Zany's, doing basically a non-smoking afternoon show when you could smoke, all 80-year-old people, like doing it for a home. A guy actually told us on Letterman. This might be the hardest Letterman ever laughed at something because he loves those Midwestern stories. Guy in suspenders, about 75 years old, in the front row with his wife. They didn't laugh. If he liked something, he would do this. And that's something.
Is that the Vernon Hills Zanies?
Yes. That's Vernon Hills Zanies, yeah, exactly. Guy and his wife, they look like Whistler's mother painted. And he says, and that's something. And if I said something dirty, he would try to be funny himself. He'd cover his wife's ears and go, "Oh, now the missus is here. Naughty, naughty."
Yeah.
Naughty's throwing me off, man. But it's just, everybody's got to calm down. If I make a joke about stuff in my life, that's what I've always done. I make joke about fucked up shit in my life. And I look at people and they're so sad. Everybody's sad. The sad clown. I was in a cab the other day, and I was thinking self-destructive things. I looked over and someone's sad, and I was going to yell at it, but this is how crazy I've been. I realized it was a poster for Zach Galifianakis' show.
Baskets.
Yeah, he's a sad clown. The poster for Zach's show is insanely effective because it scared me. He's a sad clown. It sounds hilarious. But he's a sad, and it's just very effective. The makeup, the picture, he looks like a clown in Poltergeist. So anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm 49. I didn't plan on being here in 2017. I really didn't. If you said to me in 1996 at the After Hours Club in Compton, I used to go to after taping Mad TV. Compton. See, then this is where you can laugh. No, I would go play cards. Roulette. I'd play Baccarat in Compton. Who knows how to fucking run a Baccarat machine in Compton? A kid who looked like Eazy-E is there running a Baccarat machine. I don't trust that. Is he doing it properly?
Did you ever win there?
Yeah, absolutely. But they paid me in Coke.
Oh, God.
I think you're right, Dan Scoop, but I think they always won. Baccarat? You think it's going to... Who am I, Sean Connery in a tuxedo? I mean, come on. The kid running the Baccarat machine had a Michael Jordan Bulls hat on and a shirt that said, "Hey, bitch, show me your scus."
Oh, God.
Scus spelled the normal way. Yo, man, Baccarat. Baccarat? Baccarat. Yo, motherfucker, you got Baccarat. Like bingo or something. Yeah, I wouldn't play something like that. 3-card Monte, that I never won. The 3-card Monte guys in the street in New York, I would tell them, look, guys, the premise here is you win, right? The people from Iowa never win, right? Let's just if I would see people from Iowa in the old days. You could do this before Giuliani basically had them all sent to an insane asylum on Staten Island. Every homeless 3-card Monte guy, Giuliani wrapped them up. Okay, guys, you're getting bulldozed to Staten Island. You're getting bulldozed to Toad Hill Road to an enclosure. And they would always win. If I saw tourists, I'd go, guys, just save time. Just give him $50. Some people would get off the bus at the Port Authority with the tourist shit, and I would say, guys, just give me your wallet and camera right now. Let's save time. I know the guy's going to take it. He's over on 38th Street. I'll bring it to him. Quite frankly, I get a commission. Yeah, it's a different city now. Different city.
Well, they still do it in the little electronic stores. They try and
how do you know that?
Because they tried to do it to me.
You go into the electronic stores?
No, I did when I was the second or third time that. No, the first time I came here in 200009.
So they don't.
Well, my cord went
10 years ago.
Right.
So maybe they don't still do it.
Well, I think they do.
Well, how do you know that? It's 10 years ago. I love catching Dan in a lie. That's the noise you make when you're lying. You just have to do a follow-up question. They still do electronic stores. How do you know that?
That was post
10 years ago, 2009.
Yeah, that was post Giuliani.
Yeah, well, okay, good point. That really dolled up that conversation. I should have ended it myself. I'm basically talking to myself. I have to laugh too. It's a lot of responsibility. I gotta say the joke and laugh at it. Giuliani, I don't know, persona non grata with Trump. There's got to be a crazy reason. Yeah. Well, I think he's got. I don't see any reason he don't want to fucking run for presidency. There's got to be some fucking skeleton that's crazy. Like maybe he's in the mafia. Maybe he's in the mob. He's odd to look at, Giuliani. He's he can be disturbing.
Yes.
They like the Post likes catching pictures of him out in the Hamptons every once in a while. He's got those enormous, big, fat old man, flip flops and the shorts and the going out to brunch. Oh, I used to go out to Howard's at Southampton, There, oh my God! You make money and you buy a house out in Southampton, man. You get soft. You'll get soft quick. There's all knick-knack shops and stuff that does not survive in the inner city. No one's looking at a knick-knack shop. People need soup. They have milk and soup and water, not a knick-knack shop. Oh, I got this. It's a special pastel knick-knack shop. Specialty stores that can only survive. It's owned by guys' wives who want something to do all day, and the wife goes, I do my little figurines. That's what David. That's what Calvin Klein's lover says to him, who's 22 years old. Well, we've become quite close now, Calvin, and I don't know. I'm bored all day. You go into the city, you've got your designs and. Your ex-wives you never told about me, and your daughter, who's a wonderful person. So wonderful. It's very pleasant, your daughter. Oh, she's so pleasant. Talent coordinator for SNL in the golden years. Oh, she was so sweet to comedians. Such a wonderful person. How's she doing? Yeah. I never saw that woman without a glass of Chardonnay in her hand. And Lauren. Yes, what a star fucking Lauren is. Yeah, this is Calvin Klein's daughter. Yeah, she's going to be talent coordinator. What? Yeah, she's going to be talent coordinator. What talent? The comedy. What? She's quite funny. Say something funny. Marci. Another Marci. Marci Turk, Marci Klein.
Wow.
Do cunts who ruin shows have the same... Marci is the cunts who ruin show's name. A lot of mimes are Pierre or Marcel. A lot of comedians are Shecky or Jackie. Cunts who ruin shows, Marci. This is Marci Klein. Yeah, it's Calvin's daughter. Yes, the one who was kidnapped. Yeah, she's great at comedy. Yeah, Patty Hearst turned us down. Yeah, Patty turned us down. Yeah, the Lebanese army thing is still bothering her. I told her that sip. Oh my God, the sip. Just go. He's not laughing, but he's sipping. Like the direct opposite of what I want to have. You got to turn away. Turn away. If you decide to ever laugh, though, do it in the mic. Oh my God, that grosses me out. Well, nothing's worse than Levy, though. Levy sounds like he's sipping a snake. God, it's over. Levy was on Red Eye. Holy shit. He was funny as hell, always funny. But man, it looks like Richard Nixon. He looks like Richard Nixon. There was a younger girl there. They always find these young female comics who are hilarious. And Bob looked like her great-great-grandfather. It's a fucking TV's test. Yeah, Bob looked like an old, mystic who was sitting next to her.
Yoda Levy.
Yeah, Yoda Levy. Yeah, the thing is, Trump is going to win. Always funny. But, both of us are looking older. Yeah, that's true. We should register Marci as, if you're a cunt who wants to ruin a show, Marci. If you're in newlyweds and you have a woman, a child abroad, a chick, a girl, a baby girl, and your aspirations for her is, some people want a doctor, a lawyer. If you want her to be a cunt that ruins a comedy show, name her Marci. Little Marci. In the long line of Marci Klein and Marci Turk.
Are there any more famous Marcis?
Let me see. Marci Post? That's Marky Post. Marky Post and Marky Ramone. That'd be great if they got married. Two Markies. And Biz Markie. Biz Markie. See, the blacks have it to do it cool, though. The emphasis on the key. The Marquis. Biz Markie. Not Marky. Marky Ramone. Marquis being the last name here. Out of the biz, Marquis. Not around anymore. Marky Post. We used to do that get drunk, and when the Whipping Post by the Owen Brothers came on at the end, we would see how many people could come up with different things, or different posts, or different things that rhyme with posts. Like, I've been tied to the Monkey Post, tied to the Eddie Yost, tied to the William Shatner Roast. Yeah, you got very, very rare guys would get to like 5 or 6 of those. Or the other one was, what was the one with the or? I forget, because about Demi Moore, Roger Moore. I'm trying to think of the song. I can't think of it. But, yeah. If you're holding that little girl and you see a glimmer in her eye that can ruin comedy, a little infant, and you go, she's going to be a cunt that ruins comedy. Wow. She's going to be a cunt that takes Gary's office. She's going to be a cunt that no one's allowed to know exists. And brings forth a dress code. She's going to be a cunt that tells Benji to wear a jacket. A suit. Marci Klein is going to get kidnapped, get some counseling, and then tell Norm Macdonald he's fired. Of course, you remember Norm had a meeting with Don Ohlmeyer, and Don said, listen, Norm, I got some bad news, you're fired. And Norm said, why? And Don said, because you're not funny. And Norm said, that's even worse news. Proving, ironically enough, in that sentence, he was funny.
Yes.
Thank you. A lot of irony going on. But, yeah, that's a great Marci Turk, Marci Klein. Well, I wonder if Marci Turk took the name Marci after seeing Marci Klein's work. After she saw Janine Garofalo on Saturday Night Live.
A name change.
Yeah, right. Her name might have been Janine or something. And then she saw Janine Garofalo. And she goes, who hired her? Who thought she was good at sketch comedy? My God, that's a fucking great skill. She's fucking up this comedy show. I want to be her. Right now, my name is Lorraine Turk. How much is a Turk paying you to ruin my show? That might be my favorite Godfather reference I've ever made. Grab hold of him. Hold him tight. Like Don Ohlmeyer grabs Lorne Michaels and goes, I thought I had all you wasp-looking, you fake Jew Canadian writers locked up. How much is NBC paying the Turk to ruin my show? How much is NBC paying? No, wait. Yeah, it's she's on Howard, right?
Yes.
I got Klein mixed up. All right. No, that's even better. That's even better reference. Okay, let's see. Scott Greenstein sees Howard. I thought I had you Jew DJs locked up. How much is Sirius? How much is Sirius paying you to let the Turk ruin my show? How much is Sirius paying you to let Marci Turk ruin my show? Grab hold of him. Hold him tight. I'm going to break his nose. We're going to make you a Jew again. This is Howard Stern, Father. He's the king of all media. And then Don Buchwald shows up and goes, these men are professional engineers and sound people. This is Gary Dell'Abate. He's a producer. He's got a license to be a producer. If you make him leave, you'll have to go before Mel Karmazin tomorrow and show cause. No. Okay. Who's this Marci Turk? Well, she's from Indiana. She's fucked up a lot of comedy in her life. She used to go to comedy shows and yell out. She fucked up a Brian Regan stand-up show once and suggested some bad jokes for Rodney Dangerfield. She told Andrew Dice Clay supposedly he should cry on the Arsenio Hall show. She's fucked up a lot of comedy, and she's looking to get a job. She wants to ruin the show. What do you think? Well, I say yes. Ruining comedy is a trend now. Okay? Oh. Aziz Ansari's selling out 16,000 seaters. Chelsea Handler's got another show. Ruining comedy is a trend. And if we don't get to this trend now, we'll be all right for a while. But down the road, like 10 years from now, if we don't have shitty comedy, we're not going to be around. Political correctness is ruining comedy. She's the heart of it. We got to get on that PC train. Okay, what do you think? A lot of money in that shit comedy. So what's your answer going to be, Mel? What's your answer going to be, Howard? How much are they paying you to let Marci Turk ruin my show? Oh, God, if you guys only knew how funny that is. I haven't seen The Godfather to know who Marci Turk is. There's an audience of 8 for this. No, actually, everybody knows now. We exposed it. I think we made Howard talk about her on the air. How much they paying to let Marci Turk ruin Robin's News? She's said to be an expert. She already made some suggestions. She wants to never let Gilbert on the show again. She wants to call Gilbert and say no because we don't have comedians on anymore. The day we book Chelsea Handler. Oh. Yeah, she's already said that the guest who's been voted the funniest guest of all time, she doesn't want to let on anymore. Why? Because he said the N-word once. No, several times. She wants to change Gary the Retard to Gary the Conqueror. That's amazing. She has fields in Indiana where she changed good comedy to shit comedy. And she's very good with a knife. I say yes. Politically correct shit comedy is the thing now. So true. You know what I mean? Look around you. Look around. The Big Bang Theory won 8 Emmys in a row. Modern Family is considered edgy. Ed O'Neill is doing politically correct, smart comedy. David Cross is still working. Janine Garofalo's on Jim Gaffigan. And, of course, Gary the Retard is Gary the Conqueror. Howard Stern is a gay activist. He's a gay activist. James Corden is winning Emmys for a karaoke. Yeah. Was that her? Yeah, Marci Turk suggested karaoke on James Corden. Wow. And she actually introduced James Corden to a woman. And said, make her your wife.
You mean this Marci Turk is going to protect us against?
Yeah. If you're looking for security for you, if you're looking for security for your money, Opie and Anthony will guarantee it. Wait, are you saying Opie and Anthony will guarantee it? Whoa. Calm down, Benji. I apologize, Marci. I spoil my writers. As you can see, they talk when they should listen. But I'm going to keep doing good comedy. So my no to you is final. I'm going to keep saying Guy the Retard, and, I'm going to let Gilbert on the show. But, I wish you luck simply because your idea of shit comedy isn't a conflict with my idea of great comedy. Oh, it's so great.
And then a big floral arrangement from Aziz Ansari comes in the room.
Yeah, just keep looking at this. Okay, yeah, right. Exactly. What is this nonsense? Aziz Ansari got that part on Parks and Recreation. I don't know what to do. This part on Parks and Recreation. It'll be great for me. It'll make my career. But they won't give it to me. They won't do it. Who won't do it? Amy Poehler. She won't do it. What's her name? Amy Poehler. All right. Spend time with your family? Oh, yes. I don't know what to do. What can I do? You can act like a man. Is this what you come back to me? And Finocchio acts like a woman. And Finocchio does jokes about going to brunch. Who wrote a book that's lighthearted? Okay, what is that? Go on forever. Aziz Ansari doesn't get that part. Why? Because it's shit. He's going to do shit comedy. That's the big thing now. It'll make him a big star. I never saw a worse comedian in my life. And I'm going to run him out of the business. I'm going to keep funny comics relevant. Nick DiPaolo, Rich Voss. They're all going to still be relevant. Artie Lang, Jimmy Norton. Bobby Kelly. Aziz Ansari's going to do shit comedy somewhere else. He'll be selling out the O2 Arena at the end of the year. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because there's a guy that was the best piece of ass. Marci Klein did great work. You couldn't hold a candle to her. Marci Klein fucked up Saturday Night Live by hiring Janine Garofalo years ago. And you're gonna make Chelsea Handler a regular. They don't let. Let's just stop the bit for a second. They don't let. Okay, I can't. My head's gonna explode. Gary told Gilbert Gottfried on the phone that they don't want to have him on anymore. The single greatest guest in the history of their show, voted by the fans unanimously, practically. Okay, Gilbert Gottfried can't be on the show because they're not having comedians on anymore. The same night, he booked Chelsea Handler. Okay, now here's the argument. A lot of people could say, rightfully so, Chelsea Handler's not a comedian. You do usually need to get laughs. But technically, that's what she's known as. And, what do you say to something like that? It's got to be Marci Turk.
Do you think Aniston made that call?
No. Who's that? What do you mean?
Aren't they friends? Jennifer Aniston called Howard and said, have her on.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. No, Chelsea Handler and me were in a feud. I guarantee that's why Howard like cozied up to her because she hates me and I hate her. Got into a bit of a fight in Page 6. She said that I would. What woman would fuck him? I'd pay someone $500 to fuck me. I'll show you the broads I was fucking, Chelsea. I'd step over you to get the fucking one of your other fucking ugly female writers to fuck. Step over you to fuck Joe Matarese. Oh, that's great. By the way, Jennifer Aniston does that commercial where she says, "This is worrisome." She says none of her friends know she has dry, itchy eyes. And I'm wondering if she told Howard. Is Howard one of the friends she's not telling she has dry, itchy eyes? What an awful commercial. Who pitches that to her, that dope? Jennifer Aniston probably fucking smoking a sea of fucking Afghani Kush. She gets her delivery of the Chronic every morning. She's trying to smoke away the memories of Angelina Jolie getting fucked in Kenya. Angelina Jolie was getting fucked so hard by Brad Pitt, they were waking up cheetahs. They woke up an enclosure of mountain lions because they were fucking. And there was an extra delivery of some Afghani Kush Chronic to Jen's house. It's a rumor she smoked some weed. And yeah, here's the script. You're going to tell everybody all your friends don't know you have dry, itchy eyes. What? What? You're going to look in the camera for, oh, by the way, you're going to get $40 million. Okay. Yeah. And that's just the starters.
Maybe she's getting it from that plane that she's flying in all the time. Qatar Airways or whatever it is.
Exactly. Yeah. They're not cleaning that plane. It's just her shitting. And, for a while, it was a bunch of different guys every week. Gerard Butler shitting there. And a bunch of people shitting on that plane. So, yeah. All my friends don't know I have dry, itchy eyes. My friends, I tell everything to. I wonder if she tells Howard everything. And is he one of the friends that she doesn't say she has dry, itchy eyes to? You don't keep that stuff from a friend. You don't keep that from a friend. What if out of nowhere she gets glaucoma and an attack? What do I do? What do I do? Wait a minute, you have dry, itchy eyes? What? You didn't tell me? Does Courtney Cox call up? You didn't tell me you have dry, itchy eyes? Well, you just started the new show, and come on, you don't not tell a friend you have dry, itchy eyes. I gotta wait to watch a television commercial? I gotta wait to watch you do a TV commercial. to find out you have dry, itchy eyes. Does Howard know? I told Beth. She mentioned Howard. And I don't know. Howard knows before me. Courtney. Did you tell David? He doesn't know. Did you tell Coco? Our daughter Coco? Did you tell Ice-T? Did you tell Clive Owen you have dry, itchy eyes? How about Spade? I told David Spade. He's been very comforting.
Oh.
Yeah. I told Howard at the wedding. He was at the buffet table not eating. He opted. There was two options at an LA wedding. You could either go to the buffet table or there's a gym. He was on the elliptical machine, working off the midget hot dogs. By the way, midget hot dogs, are they now little people hot dogs?
That's right.
Yeah. They have to be little people hot dogs. Little people porn's the best. Little people porn. So, yeah. We've discovered that today, the Marcis. That's the name if you want to fuck up a comedy show. Marci Turk. How much is Marci Turk? I love that. I love that. How much is Marci Turk paying Fred not to play the sound effects? How much is Marci Turk paying Fred not to play the chickens when Selma Hayek talks? I swear to God. And Spade's line, if he doesn't tell you this, that was his favorite part too. One of my if I had to pick a favorite Fred sound effect, every time an Hispanic actor, every time a actor of some sort of Hispanic descent spoke, saying something stupid, Selma Hayek was the worst. When she played that Frida broad, you would have thought Selma Hayek was in the UN. And fucking, of course, Antonio Banderas is terrible. I play the Muscat. I play the Puss in the Boots. Puss in Boots. I played the Puss in the Boots. What's Puss in Boots? And it was the Eddie Murphy one, right? Is he in Scratch? Puss in Boots. Anyway, the character Puss in Boots. It's a cat in boots. It's a pussy in boots. I played the Puss in the Boots. That's how he said. He doesn't speak English, the man. So he's doing the press for the movie. I played a Puss in the Boots. It's a Puss in the Boot. It's boots, plural. It's one puss in the boots. I play the Puss in the Boot. I tell everybody the character, like, oh, you can do this. I have a sword, very cute, and whiskers. I play the Puss in the Boots. Okay? You would hear chickens in the background. Fred would play chickens. For the insanely offensive reason that, like, in Mexico, or like there's like farms that have chickens running wild. That's the only reason. Sometimes Spade would be listening in L.A. while I was on the air, and I'd get a text from him, and he would go, ha ha, Fred's playing the chickens. Which was a cool thing about doing Howard. I listened clearly across the country. The Puss in the Boots. Yeah. How much is Marci Turk paying you to make Fred not play the chickens? How much is the Marci Turk paying you to not let Benji jerk off on the air anymore?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's fantastic. How much is Marci Turk paying Howard to foster cats in his house? Yeah, Howard's got a lot of pussy in the boots. Yeah, Howard got a lot of pussy in the boots. No, not pussy anymore. It's puss. It's actual cats. And a puss in the boots. He's got a lot of puss. Howard's fostering cats. Guess what, guys? I'm getting off the comedy train. Oh, it's Marci Turk time. It's Marci Turk's comedy. She's like the Norman Lear.
Oh, God.
She's Norman Lear of now. Her influence. Her influence. Yeah. How much is the paying Howard to foster cats and talk about it? How much is the Turk paying you to make Howard talk about cats for 4 hours? How much is the Turk paying Ronnie to stop his tour on the road? How much is the Turk paying you to make Shuli never do stand-up again? How much is the Turk paying you to make sure Sal and Richard never have a meal again? How much is the Turk paying you to make sure Sal and Richard's children never have winter coats? How much is the Turk paying you to make Scott the engineer's office on the roof? How much is Marci Turk paying you to fire everyone who worked on the E! Show for 20 years? Yeah, every one of them. Yeah, well, let her know. You just never talk to them again.
God, horrible.
How much is Marci Turk paying you to never take a call from KC? How much is Marci Turk paying you to make sure everyone has to ask Marci Turk if they can talk to Howard? How much is Marci Turk paying you to make sure Scott Greenstein never uses the bathroom by Howard's office? How much is Marci Turk paying you to make sure the Reverend Bob Levy can never walk by the building? How much is Marci Turk paying you to say you love Ellen's dancing?
That's the best.
That's the best word. How much is Marci Turk paying you to say that the Ellen's dancing is something you look forward to in comedy?
Oh my God.
Grab hold of him. Who are you? I'm Ellen DeGeneres. I thought I got you guys locked up. I thought I got you dyke comics locked up. Grab hold of him. I'm a her. What? You are? Who's this piece of ass with you? That's Portia de Rossi. Oh, well. She looks like a chick. How much is the Marci Turk paying you to say that the sneakers Ellen wears are cool? How much is Marci Turk paying you to not let Jackie at any event? Ooh, God, it's funny. That is funny shit, man. That's perfect. How much is Marci Turk paying you to not let Sal and Richard on the air anymore? Oh, making myself laugh now.